The tragedy of the golden boy, Brad Pitt's life of triumphs and unbearable loss. Brad Pitt, a figure once lauded as Hollywood's golden boy and a symbol of glory, is presented as a monument of personal tragedy at the age of 61. The video argues that behind the dazzling facade of fame, wealth, and success lies a life marked by profound emotional loss and unhealed wounds. The invisible wound, a childhood of hiding. Pitt's tragedy, the video suggests, began in his quiet Midwestern childhood in Springfield, Missouri. Raised in a devout Baptist family that prized duty, discipline, and the flawless appearance of serenity, he grew up feeling unseen, unheard, and quietly unraveling. He later confessed to spending his life hiding behind a smile, carrying a lot of guilt and shame. This compulsion to mask his inner life became the blueprint for his lifelong inability to find genuine peace amid global adoration. The career paradox, success that couldn't heal. Despite achieving cinematic superstardom, commanding up to $30 million per film, and establishing an Oscar-winning production company Plan B Entertainment, Pitt confessed that fame was not the answer. At the peak of his power, he felt uncomfortable in my own skin, and admitted he spent years running from myself, hiding behind alcohol. His greatest professional triumphs, including his Oscar for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, were shadowed by this internal emptiness. The loves shattered dreams and firestorms. Pitt's relationships, the video asserts, were defined by a cruel pattern. He found love only to lose it spectacularly. Jennifer Aniston, the safe harbor. Their 2000 marriage was the coronation of Hollywood's golden couple, but collapsed under the pressure of external scrutiny and unfulfilled dreams of having children. Losing Aniston meant losing the one partner who had laughed with him in quiet corners, and the one safe harbor Brad had ever known. Angelina Jolie, the catalyst for chaos. His relationship with Jolie was a cataclysmic collision and a firestorm, where she was wild, where she was safe. This union created the global Brangelina dynasty of 6 children. However, the intense demands and his admitted struggle with alcohol led to a volatile breakup in 2016, ending with years of bitter legal battles. The deepest scars, estranged children. The most devastating consequence of his personal turmoil is the distance from his children, who the video calls his redemption. Pitt is estranged from several of his children, including Maddox and Pax, in a move that serves as a final, quiet rejection. His daughter Shiloh filed papers on her 18th birthday in 2024 to remove Pitt from her surname. The star's confession encapsulates this loss. "I hit the lottery with my kids and then I wasted it." The final blow, loss of unconditional love. The last unshakable bond in Pitt's life was severed with the death of his mother, Jane Pitt, in 2025. She was the only figure who had never demanded perfection, and the one person who believed in the boy behind the mask. Her passing left behind a cruelest absence of all, as the one person who never left him is now gone forever. Conclusion: a life defined by absence. Today, Brad Pitt is sober, working, and in a stable relationship with Ines de Ramon, yet his life is defined by profound absences. The empty chairs at the dinner table, the silence where his mother once sat, and the unanswered calls from children who may never return to him in the same way again. The video concludes that Pitt's legacy is not his success, but his unglamorous resilience. He has been idolized and demonized, worshipped and scorned, but continues to endure, proving that even Hollywood's brightest stars are unbearably human. The love that never faded, tracing Brad Pitt's decade-spanning confession. Brad Pitt's romantic life has always been Hollywood spectacle, spanning 2 high-profile marriages, countless rumors, and endless tabloid speculation. The video traces his journey from a small-town Missouri boy to a global icon, culminating in the alleged confession that one woman, above all others, remains the love of his life. The early years. Before the fame, before the global stardom, Pitt was just an ambitious young actor in Los Angeles, whose early relationships painted a picture of a man both ambitious and affectionate. Early flings, 1986-1989. His first notable relationship was with British pop singer Sanita, followed by brief romances with co-stars like Jill Schoelen and TV stars like Christina Applegate, who famously left him for another man at the 1989 MTV Movie Awards. Juliette Lewis 1989 to 1993. His 4-year relationship with actress Juliette Lewis, whom he co-starred with in Too Young to Die in California, was a rare moment of stability. Pitt later referred to their time together as one of the greatest relationships he had ever experienced. 2. The Great Hollywood Romances. Pitt's career breakthrough in Thelma and Louise turned his relationships into front-page news, leading to the 2 romances that defined a generation. A. The Gwyneth Paltrow years 1995 to 1997. Pete met Gwyneth Paltrow on the set of Seven. They quickly became one of the most glamorous couples of the decade, with Pitt famously calling her his angel and the love of my life during his 1996 Golden Globe acceptance speech. However, Paltrow broke off their engagement in 1997, later admitting she was immature and not prepared for the weight of marriage to someone like him. B. The Golden Couple, Jennifer Aniston, 1998-2005. Pitt and Jennifer Aniston quickly became the Hollywood romance, pairing the movie idol with America's sweetheart from Friends. Marriage and success. They married in a lavish Malibu wedding in 2000 and seemed to embody Hollywood perfection, even launching the production company Plan B Entertainment together. The breakup. Cracks appeared around 2003, fueled by rumors of his connection with Angelina Jolie on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Their 2005 divorce shattered the illusion of the golden couple, leaving millions of fans heartbroken. See the Firestorm, Angelina Jolie 2005-2016. The chemistry with Angelina Jolie on Mr. and Mrs. Smith ignited an instant global sensation. They became Brangelina, a powerhouse couple of 6 children and global humanitarians. The collapse. After marrying in 2014, Jolie filed for divorce in 2016, leading to a brutal and years-long custody battle that defined one of Hollywood's most bitter separations. 3. The Enduring Confession. After his turbulent split from Jolie, Pitt focused on sobriety and therapy, entering a period of quiet, non-committal dating, including rumored flings with MIT professor Neri Oxman and model Emily Ratajkowski, before starting a steady relationship with jewelry designer Ines de Ramon. However, the video concludes by focusing on Pitt's enduring bond with his first wife, the love that never faded. Despite their public split, Pitt consistently spoke warmly of Aniston, revealing in 2007 that Jen and I still maintain a deep friendship. The final word. The video asserts that with Brad admitting in recent years that Jennifer Aniston was the love who never faded, he has acknowledged what millions of fans believed all along, that she was, and perhaps always will be, the love of his life.